So I'm now going to attempt a story with a Hull accent. Wish me luck. Thank you very much. You don't actually have to wish me luck. It was rhetorical. So anyway, about 3 weeks into my job as a news reporter on Viking Radio, and the news editor said to me, "Jeremy, go into reception. There's a bloke there, reckons he's Jesus, and he's got some sort of a statement he wants reading out." The news editor was from Birmingham. Don't judge me, Colin. You'd folded your arms like, "Oh no, he's let me down. He's gone a bit West Midlands. I might have to leave the front row." Yeah, so Colin, the Brummie, go into reception. There's a bloke there, reckons he's Jesus, and he's got some sort of a statement. Just get rid of him, will you? So I went into reception. It's an old lady with a headscarf, young woman with a baby, and a tall man with long hair and a beard wearing white robes. So I took a bit of a flyer that might be Jesus. But over his arm he had a very modern-day anorak, folded neatly. And I thought, that spoils the biblical look a bit. But I went up and went, "Oh, hello, I'm from the newsroom." And he grabbed me by the throat, spun me round. From underneath the anorak, something very hard and metallic and pointy went into my back. And he said, "Take me through to the studio now, I've got a machine gun." Now, we'll just stop there. I just need to tell you something. All of my stories are true, and for that reason, some of them do have quite disappointing endings. Okay, just bear that in mind. If I was a comedian, I'd have written a very good ending to this. It doesn't have one. "Take me through to the studio now, I've got a machine gun." So he marches me through into the morning studio, double doors, opened them. The mid-morning programme is being presented by Tim Gibson. The morning presenter, Tim Gibson. Anyone? No. So I've got this bell here, and I ring it every time someone I worked with went on to be very, very famous. So, for example, when I was on student radio, the guy who did the show before me turned out to be Martin Roberts from Homes Under the Hammer. Yes, the daytime audience liked that one. Tim Gibson, no need for the bell. So I marched into Tim's studio with Jesus and the machine gun. "Hello, Jeremy, what's going on?" "Tim, this man's got a machine gun and he's going to shoot me if you don't read out this statement." And Tim said, "You what?" He had his headphones really loud. And I thought, I'm going to be shot because Tim's headphones are too loud. So I said, "He's going to shoot me and you." Because I thought if I involved him, we might get out of this. So cool as a cucumber, he takes the statement. "Ladies and gentlemen, just going to interrupt this record. Got a listener in the studio. Always nice to meet a listener. And he's got a statement. I'm just going to read it out for you now. I am Jesus. I am the Messiah, the true Messiah, and I demand that my fingerprints be compared with the Shroud of Turin." And it just sort of rambled on like that, and at the end, Jesus ran off. And Tim and I just looked at each other. What's happened there? I don't know. I said, "Tim, I can't believe you read that out on air." "No, I didn't." I saw you read it out." "No, I just put the red light on and cut the speakers." "So that didn't go out?" "No." "So if he'd known how this desk works, we'd have been killed?" "Yeah. But I didn't want to lose my job." So then, the police came. I went out with the dopiest policeman ever, in a police car, driving around Hull, looking for Jesus. Is that him? "No, because he had long hair and a beard." "Oh, that's right, long hair and a beard, yeah." "Is that him?" "No, he looked like Jesus." "Oh, that's right, Jesus, yeah." "Is that him?" "No, that's a woman." In the end, I said, because we got the statement with us, I said, "Listen, Columbo, I don't know how well you've read this statement, but have you noticed that down the bottom, he's actually written his name and address?" "Oh, we should go around there." "Yes." So we went round there, and he was just having a cup of tea at his kitchen table, and it turns out it wasn't Jesus. It was just some bloke. So there's that disappointing ending that I promised you. So we went back to the radio station, and it turns out when Jesus ran off, he dropped the machine gun, and it turned out to be a metal coat hanger. And now Colin, the Brummie news editor, was holding this metal coat hanger, hiding behind a filing cabinet. And when we came in, he jumped out, "Give us your money!" And even though I said to him, it wasn't a financially motivated incident, Colin, he carried on jumping out for the next 3 months. And I was left with no option but to leave and join the BBC.